You've probably heard the word game thinking floating around. What does this mean? What is game thinking? Is it gamification? No, it's greater than gamification. Game thinking is what gamification wants to be when it grows up. Game thinking, in a nutshell, is the art and science of engaging customers on a compelling path to mastery. I'm Amy Jo Kim, game designer and startup coach. I've worked on games, products, and services you've probably heard of. Breakthrough products and games, Ultima Online, The Sims, Rock Band, and Covet Fashion. I help bring these to life. I continue to develop my skills working with worldwide brands and services, helping them bring mission critical products and games to life. Through those experiences, I learned that there is a combination of game design, systems thinking, agile lean UX, and design thinking that can deliver smarter, faster innovation. That's what game thinking is all about. There are three core principles that can help you accelerate innovation and build long-term engagement into your games and products from the ground up. The first is to test your ideas on a handful of passionate, high-need early customers. Paul Buckeye, who runs Y Combinator, likes to say you should create something that just a few people love, even if most people don't get it right away. This is a core idea in game thinking. To bring a product to life effectively, you need to find and leverage your superfans, those high-need, passionate early customers first, then expand from that base. Second principle, to design for engagement, the best way to do that is to start with your learning loop, as shown here in this roadmap. Ralph Koster, a brilliant and very accomplished game designer, likes to say that fun is just another word for learning. And that's the key idea behind this principle. In gaming, bringing a hit game to life, we call finding the fun. And what that really means is to build engagement from the inside out, not starting with your onboarding or your mastery systems, but with the core bit of value. Here you see The Sims. We started The Sims running small high learning experiments just about finding that core bit of fun for a good year before the game actually took shape and turned into the hit that you know and love today. So the smartest MVP you can build is not a fake landing page, and it's not your expert levels and avatars, and it's not your onboarding. It's your core learning loop. It's the day 21 experience. It's that little bit of value that people are going to spend their most time with. And if you can build something that's simple as it is, people can get better at, you're on the right path toward driving long-term engagement. The third principle is to play test your ideas to life with small high learning experiments. This is based on a well-known theory of corporate innovation called stage gate theory. And all the hits I've ever worked on, whether they were aware of it or not, followed this basic principle. Linus Pauling, a Nobel Award-winning scientist, likes to say that the best way to have a good idea is to have lots of ideas. This scientific attitude is the key to success in the game thinking approach. You need to make sure that you're not falling in love with any one idea, but instead falling in love with solving a problem and learning from your customers, starting with your early, high-need, passionate customers and moving out from there. So in practice, what does this look like when you're playtesting your idea to life? Who do you listen to at what stage? Well, the typical playtesting progression starts with the team and department, then goes to friends and family. You're probably familiar with this. Perhaps you're doing it right now. After that, you might run a closed beta and an open beta. And then when you launch, you're hopefully reaching your early majority. The problem here is that many people stumble along the way because they never learn what their passionate early customers truly want and need. In contrast, a superfan playtesting progression infuses that right at the beginning with a small, tight-knit, high-need superfan community. The smartest developers leverage that community as a resource. So as they're then reaching out and testing people afterward, as they're going to cross the chasm, they have a much better chance of success. The whole point of this is to do what Frank Lloyd Wright advocates and use an eraser on the drafting table rather than a sledgehammer on the construction site. It's what we all want, and these techniques can help you validate your ideas faster and smarter and with a better chance of driving long-term engagement. To execute this, we've developed a toolkit, a proven step-by-step system to help you run smarter experiments and accelerate your innovation process. There are 8 core templates in the Game Thinking Introductory Toolkit. Let me take you through them. The first is to clarify your strategy with the MVP canvas and surface and prioritize the key assumptions that you need to test. After you've done that, you're set up to identify the specific handful of early customers that are going to help you bring your idea to life with our Superfan screener. You will then surface habits and needs that are crucial to understanding how you can design for engagement with these people using speed interview and other interview techniques. Once you've done that research, you can distill key insights into design-ready form using job stories and habit stories, an outgrowth of the Jobs to be Done framework. You then design an evolving customer journey with our customer journey structure that shows you what to do at each stage to keep your customer on a strong learning journey and keep them engaged. You'll then prototype a simple skill building core loop using our core learning loop framework and starting from what's most important, layering in and adding on other pieces as needed. You'll test your ideas with exactly the right early customers using our 3-part playtest structure and script to help you very quickly get exactly the information you need to move your product forward. Lastly, you'll validate your idea and decide what to do next with our Game Thinking Roadmap, a blueprint for building engagement from the ground up and knowing what to test when with who. All of these templates and this step-by-step system are designed to 10x your ability to run small, smart, high-learning experiments and to test the most important high-risk assumptions in your development process. The best game designers and product designers, the ones who actually produce breakthrough hits, follow this overall approach. And now you can too. What game thinking can do for you is to accelerate and focus the early product development. You can take it from a year to just a few months. You can surface key insights from exactly the right customers right when you need them. You can create a simple and stripped down yet compelling MVP to test these assumptions on the right customers. You can learn how to build long-term engagement from the ground up using our customer journey and skill-building core learning loop techniques. Using those techniques, you can empower your customers with a coherent path to mastery that will drive long-term engagement and help them become the person that they want to be using your product. Join our community of experts and practitioners. Go to GameThinkingLive.com to learn more.